Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 11th to the 17th of July in my medium passion planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using this week is Garden Party from Plannerface, and I have loads of extras for this. So I have the journaling kit and the original mystery kit from last year, and I'm also going to be pairing it with this light gold twinkle from TillyJournals. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. So I've been hoarding this mystery kit for quite a while because I knew exactly what event I wanted to use it for, and that event has obviously been cancelled thanks to the panini for the last couple of years, but this year it was back, and basically it's this big family barbecue that is hosted by the parents of one of my boyfriend's friends, and we've gone every year pretty much since we've been together aside from the panini years. As usual, to start off the pen base of my spread, I've shaded in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then gone in with my Grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times, split my personal and work to-do list checkboxes in half to give myself extra checklist space, and then created my 5-day habit tracker for things that I have to do at work every single day in the bottom left hand corner. I've then gone in with my green Staedtler tripless fine liner to mark in my work hours, and now I'm just filling in my meals for the week, so adding breakfast, lunch and dinner onto each day with my Pilot friction pen. I'm then going to highlight over all of those meals, my check boxes, and colour in the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work using my lime green Crayola Super Tip, which is my theme colour for July. While I'm recording this voiceover, it is super warm in the UK. We're going through a bit of a heat wave, and there's like a red and an amber weather warning for heat because our country is just not designed to deal with it. So sorry if you can hear my fan in the background, but it is too hot to not have it on. So that's my pen base done. Now we can get into some stickers, and I started off with the squared off half box from the kit with some deco from the journaling kit. I don't know why I did it this way around instead of adding in my meal plan tracker, but I'll add that in a second. The meal plan tracker is just something that I make in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then adding a little foil bow onto that deco in the weekly focus box just as a little accent, and finishing off my sidebar with my usual habit tracker and also one of the decorative foil boxes from the kit. As I did the last time I used foil overlays, I've done all of the foiling of foil boxes before I stick them down in my planner, just because there's a lot of trimming that has to go on and my head would be fully in frame if I tried to film it. For my washi headers, I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit and one of the 15mm strips from the twinkle in half to cover my personal and work to-do list headers and my Space of Infinite Possibility header, and then I've cut a 6mm chunk from the second washi piece of the kit, which I'll be using to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner, and I've left that one untwinkled. With these overlays, I actually found it way easier to work with the transparent matte paper that they're printed on rather than the glossy transparent paper that I've had from previous overlays. So there was a lot less worry about me cutting through my planner when I was trimming all of these. To finish off the base of my spread, I'm just going to add in one of the weekend banners from the twinkle, and then we can get into my plans for the week. So zooming in and starting on Monday, the first thing I'm marking using an event label and one of my Joy of Planning scientist girls is that I was duty scientist this day. Then for Monday evening, I'm adding in one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in a yoga class, and then moving on to Tuesday, I'm marking that I was working from home using a glitter header from the kit, a header from the twinkle, and a work from home script from Plannerface. Next, I'm using one of the event labels from the mystery add-on sheet with a laptop doodle from the twinkle to mark in a meeting that I had on Tuesday afternoon. I'm then marking in my first weight session of the week, and this was a pull day because now I have pull day, push day and leg day scripts from Plannerface. And this was the first week that I was using those scripts, so obviously I forgot to put them in to begin with. Moving on to Wednesday, I'm marking in my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar with a quarter box and a laptop doodle from the kit, and then I'm marking in starting the base of my August monthly spread using another quarter box and the book doodle from the kit. So it's a fairly chill first half of the week. Now we can move on to the second half of the week, where I'm first marking in that I was working from home in the same way that I did on Tuesday. Also, here is where I remember that I have my training split scripts, so I'm going to add in the pull day script onto Tuesday. For Thursday daytime, I'm marking in using a skinny event label and the envelope doodle from the kit that I was covering the email inbox, and then I'm using the bin icon from the twinkle to mark in a reminder to take the bins out. Next, I'm using a regular event label and a Joy of Planning weightlifting girl to mark in my PT session this evening. After this week I only have 2 more sessions before my PT leaves for his new job, so it's going to be a little bit of the end of an era. Moving on to Friday, I'm first marking in a meeting that I had at work using a third box from the kit with some deco and a little icon from the twinkle. I'm then marking in that I was also duty scientist on this day using a long flag from the kit, where I'm just going to trim the flag portion off it and cover that up with another one of the book doodles from the kit. My recent Joy of Planning order hadn't come in when I set up this spread, so I only had one scientist girl left to do this spread. For Friday evening, I'm using one of my Pinky Stickers printables and a leg day script from Plannerface to mark in that Friday was leg day, and then we can move on to Saturday, where I'm marking in my usual planning time and editing. So I'm using a third box with some deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover, except I'm recording this voiceover on Sunday. And then I'm using a flag with the planner doodle from the kit and the planning time script from the twinkle to mark in my planning time. Next, I'm adding in another Pinky Stickers printable to mark in some low intensity cardio, which was actually just walking Reggie that I did earlier in the day, but I couldn't be bothered to move it all around in my planner. And then Saturday afternoon was barbecue time, so I'm using a half box on its side to take up plenty of space in my planner, and then I'm using a load of deco from the journaling kit to decorate around that half box. And I think I'll come back to it later and add more. I've trimmed down one of the event labels from the mystery add-on page so it fits a little bit better within the space between that cardio and the half box, and this is just to mark us driving to the barbecue, so I'm using one of the car icons from the twinkle. Moving on to Sunday, I'm using one of the 3 heart checklist boxes from the kit to mark in a chunk of time for planning, and I'm going to put the clean script from the twinkle over the clean word that's written on the left hand side of that sticker. You can still read that it says clean underneath it, but only if you look hard enough. For the rest of Sunday, I'm just marking and uploading this video using one of the event labels from the kit with this play pause icon from the twinkle and an upload script from Plannerface. I'm then going to add in my last weight session of the week, again using a Pinky Stickers printable and a leg day script from Plannerface. Not sure if I'm actually going to get to this today because it is quite warm, but the gym is air conditioned, so who knows. So now I'm just going to add in my full boxes to fill in some of that space where I'm going to be at work, and as I've already mentioned, I've pre-foiled my full boxes, but because of the transparent mat I could just add in some corners, so I've made these overlays spread out over more full boxes than I think I would have done otherwise. As always, I've trimmed all of my full boxes vertically on the sticker paper, and then I'm trimming them horizontally on my planner so they fit nicely within the timelines, and I felt okay with doing this because the transparent matte paper that the twinkle is printed on was nicer to cut than previous glossy overlays that I've used. And when I say easier to cut, I mean it's easier to gauge how hard I need to press with my craft knife to cut through the stickers rather than the actual planner. So whenever I use stickers from a new shop, I have a little bit of anxiety about accidentally cutting through my planner when stickers are different thicknesses. I also really need to sharpen my craft knife again, so that doesn't help. The final stickers to add in are, as always, my checklists for the top 2 or 3 things that I get done at work each day, and then because I had the journaling kit, I'm adding some of the torn paper pieces into my space of infinite possibility. And that is pretty much it for my stickers, so now we can go in and fill in all of my plans, as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So overall this has been a pretty good week. Work has been decent all week, it's been a bit busy but nothing too much. The main problem with my in-office days this week was that I work on the top floor of my building, which is not air conditioned, and also the sun shines directly into the windows in the afternoon, so it gets pretty toasty in there. The fact that the building I work in is never a comfortable temperature is pretty much a running joke in my department because it's freezing in the winter as well. Outside of work this week has also been pretty good. I've had some nice chill evenings, I've played a lot of Sims, and I've also had some really good weight sessions, especially my PT session on Thursday. That was a really good workout and my abs hurt for the next 3 days because of the horrible circuit that my trainer had me do at the end of my session. We also had a really good conversation about what I'm going to do when he actually leaves. So I have found a new coach that I'm going to go to a few tryout classes with in the next couple of weeks. I'm a little bit anxious about training with someone new and being completely out of my comfort zone in a different gym and in a class environment, but we'll see how it goes. I am also excited as well as anxious. This weekend has been lovely. Friday was just a really chill evening, and then on Saturday we went to the barbecue and the weather was lovely, and it was so nice to catch up with people that I haven't been able to see for the past couple of years because of the panini. I think the last time that we saw a lot of the people that we usually see at this annual barbecue was in 2019 when we went to one of our friends' weddings. So it's really been a long time and there was lots to catch up on, so we stayed a little bit later than I'd planned on. But Reggie didn't seem to mind. It seemed like he'd enjoyed having the house to himself for the afternoon. We didn't take him to the barbecue because there were a lot of small children there, and we're not sure how he is with little kids that might not realise when he wants them to leave him alone. But maybe next year he'll be a little bit more settled, we'll see. So my focus for this week was to enjoy the summer weather, and I think especially with the barbecue yesterday I really did that. For the next couple of days though, I'm just going to be trying not to overheat. But anyway, that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and I really love how this one looks. It's so bright and summery and was just perfect for the barbecue week, and also I really love the little pops of foil all over the place. It really makes the spread stand out as being a super special week. I forgot to film a little wiggle with my pre-planning, but I have one with the final finished spread, and there's more foil on the final spread, so I think it works better anyway. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!